Why are you here?
It's recording already. I'm here because obviously this is an important event, and I'd like to nominate a cause that we should be gravitating towards, which is of course the fact that credibly accused war criminals keep entering and exiting Canada with impunity. George Bush is coming here in 3 days. Dick Cheney was here a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, it was kind of odd hearing on the radio on my way here from Calgary yesterday, Mayor McGregor lecturing us on the rule of law and making sure that we abide by the rule of law when he's part of a political establishment and law enforcement milieu that's affording impunity to these credibly accused war criminals. I must say, on March 17th, 2009, George Bush came to Calgary on his first visit to a foreign country minus diplomatic immunity, and my friend attempted a citizen's arrest on George W. Bush, and the CBC didn't report it. I must say, it was quite upsetting. At Nuremberg, you know, there was people tried, like Hans Fried, for example, not because he picked up a gun and killed the Jews or turned on a gas chamber, but rather he created an intellectual environment conducive to the dehumanization of Jews and Gypsies in World War II. Likewise, the CBC today has been complicit in the dehumanization of Arabs and Muslims, which has justified the slaying of millions of them in foreign lands. And the Canadian government's participating in the invasion of Afghanistan. If you believe Gideon Polya of the Australian National University has killed 4.5 million Afghanis, 4.5 million Afghanis would be alive today if NATO had not massacred them. And yet, and this is all based on a big lie, of course, of 9/11 that the CBC again seldom like to report. So I'm accusing the CBC of complicity in a cover-up. Basically, I believe that the CBC has got a lot of blood on their hands, like the rest of the mainstream media, because they've helped to promote these wars of aggression, the 9/11 wars, that are based on actually a scientifically impossible theory. I'm doing my MA thesis on the events of 9/11.
I did, you know what, I did hear your speech, and I...
Did you find that interesting? That so how do you
I did
feel?
hear quite a few people, booing. You know what, I'm just here to find out why people are here.
Well, that's why I'm here.
I appreciate you telling me, and it's actually my day off, but I just wanted